Hey Capricorn, welcome to your general tarot reading for March. This reading is for those with Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages are general and come through for those who need to hear them, so if this doesn't resonate, feel free to check out your other placements. Before we get into it, I just want to note that energy is fluid and doesn't always come out super clear cut. You may resonate with one part, different parts, or the whole reading that comes out today. Just trust what feels right, you know what's best for you. Now, with that said, let's get into your reading. What can Capricorn expect in March? What can Capricorn expect in March? Last one. What can Capricorn expect in March? What can Capricorn expect in March? What can Capricorn expect? Okay. What can Capricorn expect in March? Is that too many? Yeah, it's too many. What can Capricorn expect in March? What can Capricorn expect in March? What can Capricorn expect in March? One more. What can Capricorn expect in March? Okay. So far we've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, got the Five of Wands, Temperance in reverse, got the Four of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. I'm just gonna grab some water. Okay, where to start? Well, there is a situation where there's a situation that's kind of not in balance at the moment, where justice hasn't really been given in the situation. There hasn't been communication in the situation. There's a lot of arguing in this situation. And yeah, there's just like no balance in this situation, which is interesting. And then we've got this other energy down here where there's an unhappy home. There's someone with like somewhat kind of like a player energy going on. And then there's someone who wants like intense control over the situation. So let's start by clarifying some of these. I want to know what this injustice was. What was the injustice? What's this injustice? Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Okay. So we've got Sorrow, the Prince of Swords, the Star, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so there was definitely a situation that had a lot of conflict, where there's just a lot of like minor conflicts. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a big thing. It could just be like minor bickering and stuff. But it's like, yeah, there's no truth coming out of this situation. There's no truth coming out of the situation, and the situation itself just has no balance whatsoever. And it's like the universe knows that this situation is out of balance. You know, the universe knows that someone has been wronged in some way, and someone deserves communication, and they deserve to like get the truth in some way. And it's just going to be difficult to get past all this kind of bickering that is happening there. Like maybe when you go to talk to someone, it just ends up being a fight, and so there can't be like good straightforward communication because there just always ends up being arguing there. But it's like, you know, this is from the person who has like wronged the other person. So the person who has wronged the other person, they basically had a cup in front of them, and they just completely couldn't see it. Like they were too focused on all these other things. They were too focused on like what could go wrong, or just different things that didn't really matter at the time. They were focused on those things, and they weren't focused on the opportunity that was right in front of them. So that's kind of what the injustice was. It was like not realizing what this connection actually was, not realizing how important it actually was, because you were only focused on like what could go wrong. You weren't focused on what could go right. This could be you, or it could be someone else as well. I think this is the person who has wronged you in some way. So they were like, they weren't focused on what was right in front of them, pretty much. But it's almost like all this pain and all this suffering happened as a result, and all this sorrow and heartache, all that happened as a result, and that impacted communication. So it was like, once someone was hurt because of how this person acted, once you were hurt because of how this person acted, that stopped communication being able to come in. And it's like, this person has only just now realized that you are everything that they want. You're their wish fulfillment. So we've got the Star here, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. They didn't realize before. They didn't realize that you were what they wanted. And so now they're kind of like releasing all this pain, all this heartache and sorrow. And they want to come forward and communicate, but I think they're kind of unsure how to do it at this point. I think if they did kind of come forward, it might come off in the wrong way. But yeah, so you are this person's wish fulfillment. You are what they want. But yeah, it's just like this person like messed things up because they didn't see your worth before, and now it's almost like it's too late. Like they can't see your worth. I mean, they can see your worth now. They couldn't see it before, and they want you in their life. Yeah, so that's that top situation. I will pull some advice for these at the end as well. But yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah. So yeah, it's like they messed up. You know, they were the one who didn't see what was right in front of them, and now they do see it, and like they want to come forward, but it's like, is it too late now? Has the damage already been done? We always fight when I come forward. There's no balance in this situation now. It's gonna be like very difficult for this person to come forward. I'm feeling that as well. I will clarify this other energy down here because I think it is related. I think this person, you know, they're the Nine of Wands in reverse. So it's like, to me, that's coming forward as like player energy in a way. You know, they are. Let's clarify this. Clarify this Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, and Emperor. Clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay. anything else that we need to know? Seven of Wands. Why is this Four of Wands here? Why is the Four of Wands here? That's too many. Why is the Four of Wands here? Anything else we need to know about this situation? Alright, I'm going to take that as a no. So what this bottom situation is saying, I think this is the same situation where it's like there's just like an unhappy home at the moment. There's an unhappy situation there. And it's like this person might be releasing their grip on the situation. Or they could be tightening their grip even more. It depends what you feel. So basically, again, like this is just confirming all the conflict of the situation that was happening. This conflict here led to this unhappy home here. This unhappy like celebration. There is no celebration here anymore. It's just an unhappy home now. And basically it's like someone wants to look out into the world and go after what they want. They're so close to like, they're really close to fully manifesting it, to, maybe like a new start or something like that. They're really close to manifesting it, but there's still something that's holding them back. And the thing that's holding them back is this past pain. They're not able to move on someone isn't able to move on from this situation. Someone has tried to move on from thinking about all the pain and everything. Someone's tried to think about it, like just moving on and letting their head clear, but it's almost like, no, they feel caught off guard. They feel defeated. They just feel like all the pain of the situation, it's still all there for them. And it's like they want a new start, but it's so hard to ground a new start into reality when all this past pain is still here from the situation. It's like, how am I going to look at this person the same, after what they did? How am I just going to let them back into my life after what they did? And it's feeling like very caught off guard by this situation as well. But yeah, so it's interesting. This is very interesting read. And like this person does want to come forward, but they're the Emperor in reverse. They're not the upright Emperor, so they might be having some control issues. They might not want to come in because they're not fully sure of the outcome. Like they know they can't really predict the outcome. But let's get you some advice. See what this has to say. Because yeah, this I'll see if anything else comes out about this situation. Is there anything else we need to know about this situation? What does the outcome of it look like? What's the outcome of this situation? What's the outcome of CH? Oh. A lot of cards want to come out. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, someone definitely wants to offer an apology of some sort. So we've got the Temperance card came out. We've got the Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess, Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. So yeah, someone is definitely... Okay, I'm getting this now, okay. So it's like somebody didn't see, they didn't know the value of the situation beforehand. They didn't understand that, like, how much they were actually attached to you. They didn't get it. And now all they want to do is they want to go back to the past. They want to go how things used to be. They want to bring balance to the situation again. They want to make an offer that's going to actually mean something this time. Not only that, but this person knows intuitively kind of what they have to do to make things better. So this person really wants to come forward and apologize for making you feel like you've been left out in the cold, and for any like shenanigans that they pulled on you, any lies, any deceit, anything like that. They really want to come forward and they want to apologize about it. And I think you know in your intuition as well that this is something that they want to do. Okay? You know that they want to do this. And I think you want to do it as well. They do miss you. They do really miss you a lot. With that Six of Cups there, they do really miss you. And they just want things to be how they were. They want things to be like the past. Okay? So I'm going to pull some advice now. Use the energy oracle cards. I don't know, we'll see what the advice says, but it could be worth giving this person a chance just to talk to them and let them apologize. Let them come forward. What advice do you have for this spread, Capricorn? What advice do you have for this spread for Capricorn? What advice do you have for Capricorn in relation to this spread? What advice do you have for Capricorn? 3, 4. Alright, I'll take this. Alright, let's read out some advice. We've got here, woman holding a heart. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love, or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. It could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love interest or friend coming your way. Okay, next we've got strategy. This card shows a pen, journal, compass, and key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the long-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control. Add thought to action and set your sights on the road ahead. Then we've got number 40. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. This card reversed admonishes you to get clear. You may have been lost in confusion and had unclear or distorted thinking. But even if this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction can be turned around. Take off the blinders and widen your perspective. Visualize the life you want to live and the person you want to be, and make that your intention. It's time to break out of the old toxic thought patterns, whether they be habits of worry, doubt, or self-criticism. It's also time to develop a clearer, healthier vision of how you perceive yourself and what you want your daily life to look like. Know that you are in charge of making it so. You have all the power you need to create a strong personal vision that will guide you on your path. Make that a priority now. Yep, you're strong, you got this. And last one. Healer of the Ages in reverse. When reversed, the Healer of the Ages indicates that you've been feeling extremely out of sorts or even upside down in your own life. You may be in the midst of some physical problem or just feeling as though you're losing energy, but this card is telling you that there are deeper levels of healing that need to be addressed. Take some time to regroup and put your own healing first. Whether you're facing mental, emotional, physical, or even addictive patterns, call upon the Healer of the Ages to bring his energy to issues you're working on. Quiet your mind and feel his vibration bringing you warmth and healing light, clearing away any dark or hurting space. Be patient, yet also know that divine love can heal you in the blink of a belief. Well, that's it for today, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. But other than that, I will see you next time.